Hello, everyone. This is my presentation on the geotagging case study. So let's start with an introduction of Kalalau. The Kalalau Trail takes its hikers through some of the most exciting paths. Throughout the trail, you can see the landscape from a pretty high view, which allows you to take in the whole scene. The trail leads people to a waterfall, and there is also a breathtaking beach at the end of the trail. I think that the different things that you can see and experience while on the trail is the most unique aspect about it. You're not just hiking up a mountain, you're walking through a waterfall, and then, as a reward, there is this beautiful secluded beach that is only for those who dare complete the journey. The background and popularity. So, Kalalau wasn't always a state park. For a long time, it was land that belonged to the natives until it was sold to one family. The subsequent owners used the area to maintain their cattle, and it is said that the trail served as a path to take the cattle back and forth. At some point, it became a state park, making it illegal to live in. Ironically, stopping people from living in the area did not actually stop human visitors. It is understood that geotagging has actually helped make this place very popular. So, what is geotagging and how did it affect Kalalau? Geotagging is the ability to tag or mark a location digitally. Geotagging can be done through social media apps such as Facebook and Instagram. A person can locate themselves in an area identified by its name and attach a picture to it. Technological advancements such as Google Maps have facilitated this process. Personally, I love Google Maps. I consider it the most important feature of my mobile phone, second to calling and messaging. The downside to geotagging is the influx of traffic it has sparked over the years to natural and sometimes undeveloped sites, thanks to social media. Geotagging in itself is a very practical tool. However, some sites, such as Kalalau Trail, have been affected by the disadvantages of an overwhelming amount of visitors. Some of these disadvantages include erosion and damage to the trail, the spread of invasive species, illegal campsites, and or squatting, which has been an issue since the 70s. Analysis and preservation. While I think that it is natural for people to want to visit new and exciting places, I don't think that people are as respectful and aware of the nature around them as they should be. It's not a bad thing to want to share things with others. However, when people don't take great consideration and aren't aware of their surroundings, these areas can become very exploited. Local governments are also eager to revenue of touristic sites and don't always follow the most conservative suggestions from preservationists whose main goal is to protect the natural habitat, not to increase touristic revenue. Conclusion. I believe that nature has its way of claiming itself. However, as the stewards of the land, we should aim to protect it from harm. Governmental agencies in charge of using, developing, and protecting the land should work together with preservation agencies to make guidelines that allow for a responsible encounter between man and nature. And as a visitor, people should follow local guidelines and avoid littering of any kind.